Citizens United busted this wide open, but having completely pretty much unregulated, and yes, there are regulations, but pretty much unlimited, unregulated amounts of money that could be spent from corporations given to campaign finance, to finance campaigns, is absolutely ridiculous. Pete, you see, and let me go on a slight diatribe here, but I've seen libertarian people and who I would consider people on the right go after, rightfully so, Nancy Pelosi and her stock trading issues. And I say issues because for her they're not an issue, but for the average American it is an issue, and it should be an issue. However, it is ironic that some of the folks would never call for the complete outright banning of stock trading by congressional, congresspeople or by senators. They just want to LARP and say that they're, look at this corrupt Democrat, blah, 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 blah. It's like, well, technically speaking, yes, she is doing all this stuff, but also there's a lot of other people doing it too. So why not attack the entirety of the system? It's frustrating because the insider trading is an issue, and it's like, regardless of it, like, these folks are getting campaign donations from corporations across the board, right? And I'm not excusing Nancy Pelosi, but I just want to point out that the fact is that every time I see the criticism from a right winger, it's never like, hey, we should go after Nancy Pelosi and Mitch McConnell. It's always just like, hey, Nancy Pelosi is bad, and like, yeah, she is bad for doing that stuff. Like, we don't have to argue. It's like, well, we can push for banning people from trading stocks once they hold office. That is a real, tangible, systematic change. But you don't support that because you only care about owning the libs. So that is something that I just quickly wanted to rant about, because frankly, this next article has a picture of Nancy Pelosi, and it kind of ties together in the campaign finance piece with that military-industrial complex focusing specifically on the weapons and not the people, never protecting the people, never fighting for the VA. As Bernie Sanders has chaired, I believe, the Veterans Affairs Committee. So as somebody that gets labeled as all these crazy things, he's the one fighting for it. People like him are the ones fighting for our veterans.